What is a well-like?
The first ever open well type game.
A couple years ago, the world's first open well type game, Animal Well, was released to thunderous applause. Its immersive world dripping with psychedelic pixels, it is a meditation on secrets in games, and it is glorious. And despite similarities to games like Fez or Tunic, there's truly nothing else quite like it. Well, until now. Today I'll be talking about two upcoming games whose demos you can play right now on Steam, Sting and Swing and Paulie's Puzzle Box. These two games are heavily influenced by Animal Well, making them the world's first well-likes. But what do I mean exactly? If you haven't played Animal Well, it's a completely non-linear platformer set in one of the most densely packed 2D worlds I've ever experienced. The entire map is crammed full of rooms, and there are layers of secrets in almost every single one of them. This makes the world feel like a complex puzzle box with hundreds of moving parts, slowly unraveling and revealing new discoveries in familiar places. Sting and Swing and Paulie's Puzzle Box both share these traits, even just in the demo versions that I've played. Curiously, all three games also have you play as an insect. In Sting and Swing, you play as a bee. In Paulie's Puzzle Box, a flea. And in Animal Well, this cute little thing is actually a Mexican jumping bean, a species of insect larva born inside a variety of seed pod, which it uses as food. Yup. It's not a blob. Maybe it'll become a thing where in order for a game to be considered a true well-like or open well type game, the player has to control an insect of some sort. Anyway, I'm just having a bit of fun here. What really matters is that there are now games coming out that are directly inspired by Animal Well and its secret hunting. So that's something to get excited about if you, like me, love that game so much, and also games entirely dedicated to secrets. Because of the last part, I'm obviously keeping this video as spoiler-free as possible, but I'll totally understand if you want to go play these demos for yourselves before watching. There are definitely some big reveals in them. Of course, I won't be showing those in this video. I'm just going to be talking a little bit about these games to give you an idea about what to expect. But if all you need to know is that they're both inspired by Animal Well and will also be completely smothered in secrets and epiphanies, enjoy. For everyone else, let's begin with Sting and Swing, the world's first open well golf game, where you control this bee putting around in the world's most complex and obtuse mini-golf course, and I mean that in the best possible way. It's pretty awesome. Progression through the game's world, at least in the demo, is dependent on the amount of holes you get. As you can see, there are doors throughout the green requiring different amounts of them to open. Probably the first thing you've noticed, though, is just how similar to Animal Well this game looks. It is doing its own thing. It's not exactly the same, but that Animal Well influence is unmistakable. From the swaying vines hanging everywhere, sometimes obscuring secret passages, to the amount of kinda trippy visual effects layered on screen at once. Speaking of visual effects, every so often, announced by a pulsing audio cue, this strange glow appears and slowly obscures the entire screen. That is the first of several mysteries present in the demo. If you're afraid I'm even gonna drop a hint as to what this is, don't worry, because I don't know what it is. And that's great, because even after playing the demo for over 5 hours so far, there are several things I can see but have no idea at all how to actually access yet. So there is quite a bit to find here. There are tons of secrets scattered all over the place, as well as some Metroidvania-style discoveries to be made. The developer also promises much more of this in the full release. You can expect many discoveries and deeper secrets. The gameplay itself is very similar to the golf minigame in Terraria, so if you've ever played that, then you'll feel right at home here. The physics feel pretty good. There are certain challenges and knowledge checks scattered around as well. You can even do trick shots. But sometimes something absolutely infuriating like this will happen that I feel could maybe be smoothed out a little bit for the full release. That said, I am very much looking forward to this game. It has a unique premise on top of that Animal Well inspiration, and I'm invested and I want to know more. Next is Paulie's Puzzle Box. If Sting and Swing took the visuals and secret hunting of Animal Well as its main influence, Paulie takes the concept of a puzzle box world, runs with it, and adds an extremely addictive layer of physics-based puzzles on top. It's not quite to the level of Tears of the Kingdom, but it's still incredibly enjoyable setting up your own contraptions in order to solve environment puzzles your way. And that's all I'm going to say about that particular element because I don't want to spoil it. The demo allows you to collect several major power-ups, each one allowing you to accomplish something new. It might not look like it at first glance, but there is a lot going on in this game. Many Brainia elements. Just like Animal Well, it's a dense puzzle box of a world filled with a fairly large variety of different elements. From the aforementioned physics manipulation, to platforming puzzles, to sliding puzzles, to Metroidvania-style game mechanic discoveries. There's also one big reveal in the demo that absolutely blew my mind when I experienced it on stream, and I can't wait to see how other people react to it. The full game promises many more of these wow moments. As for the presentation, I'll be honest and say that the graphic style itself isn't entirely to my taste, but I'm really not super picky when it comes to graphics in games. I just always prefer pixel art in 2D platformers. But as saccharine sweet as this might look at first glance, it's hiding a bit of darkness beneath the cracks. The more I played, the more this creepy funhouse vibe grew on me. And just the sound that plays when you start a game, should tell you that this isn't as friendly as it might appear. In fact, the developer cites the animations of both Rodrigo de Souza and especially Felix Calgrave as major influences, both also known for this sort of darkly weird and otherworldly, supernatural funhouse fantasy style. I'll link both of their channels down below for you to check out for yourselves. But despite preferring pixel art in my 2D platformers, it's the gameplay that matters, of course, and Paulie's puzzle box has really, truly impressed me. After playing the demo the first time, I've played it many times since because it's so much fun to, well, see what you can do. After I played it that first time on stream, it immediately shot up towards the top of my wish list. It's very good, very satisfying to play, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the full version. Speaking of full versions, before we go, there are in fact 2 more upcoming games I know about that have a lot in common with Animal Well. This first one, Emuram, actually releases quite soon on May 28th. Like Animal Well, it is an entirely pacifist platformer filled with animals. This one taking place on a mysterious island covered with secrets on top of secrets on top of secrets. The demo has been playable for quite a long time, and I've already put quite a long time into it, but you're gonna be seeing a lot more about this game from me very soon. The second game is none other than Monomoon. This one does not have a demo. The developers have said they're probably not going to put one out because they want to preserve that sense of discovery for the full release, and I totally respect that, especially for this type of game. While I do love that I've had a chance to play Emuram and Paulie's Puzzle Box and Sting and Swing in demo form, I do know a lot about them and a lot of what to expect before even playing the full games. So sure, not having a demo for a game that has knowledge gating and tons of secrets does make sense. I'm okay with that. So yeah, this one is also inspired by Animal Well, but it looks to be more of a platformer meets point-and-click adventure with a lot of the puzzles making use of the moon-shaped cursor. Anyway, I am also incredibly hyped for this one. And Billy Basso, the developer of Animal Well, is working on another game. We don't know anything at all about it yet, if it's a well-like or not, but he has been working on it for a while. The moment anything at all is announced about it, I'll let you know. If any more games heavily inspired by Animal Well are announced, I'll also let you know. And more. I've got a lot of videos about games with secrets and knowledge gating, both already released and unreleased, on the way. So if you're into this kind of thing and you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Maybe leave me a comment about upcoming games you're really excited about. Put some games onto my radar that maybe I haven't already heard about. All of this helps. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have an amazing day. See you next time.